Good morning, good morning. Bon matin. This is Kim McGillis coming you from Regina in Saskatchewan. It is presently 11 o'clock a.m. If you are following from my area back home in Ontario, it is 1 p.m. Eastern time over there. Saying hello, I am gonna log in. Gonna say that yesterday, as we were working through our series, I broke my phone mount, so it's going to be a bit challenging today, but we'll see how it goes. Hi Nat, how are you? What have you been up to? Is the weather great in Ontario? I would love to know. Let me log in here on my phone as I go through this little process. I just want to make sure that I can see you all and see all your lovely comments. I'm so excited because today we are working on our series and we're doing the cover of the box. Hello, Fran from Indiana. I saw that you sent me a private message, Fran. I haven't looked at it yet. It just popped up on my phone as I was logging in, so I will look at your message for sure. Like I said, my phone mount broke, so I took a part of another piece and then we'll see how that goes. I'm so happy that it's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Natalie's saying cloudy but not too cold, but then she's preparing to head south very soon, so that's very exciting. Here it is lovely, it's sunny, we just went for our walk and it's a beautiful day. Oh, Fran is saying that she made one of my cards in a book fold. Love book folds. I can't wait to see it, that's for sure. Yeah, I have 20 cards here from our entire week. They are all in here. Isn't that exciting? Like, we just took an hour together and here I have like these 20 cards with all of the colors. It wasn't very easy. It was actually very easy, right? Because we're just copying the same model and this is how it is. So full disclosure, I want to thank all of you. You know what? Me being a nurse for 25 years and also working since I'm 12, and then here I am this week not working. I'm a workaholic and I do miss my moms and my babies and the families that I was working with back in Ontario. And this decision and this season that my husband and I are in made it more sense that I do stop nursing and that I share my time between the two provinces of Saskatchewan and Ontario. And it's kind of a scary thing, but you made my week go by super fast because we were together here, either in replay or you came and provided some words of wisdom and about how retirement is for you. And I think that inspired me all week long. So that's kind of my little thing. When I attend Stampin Up events, I've made so many friends across the world, which is kind of a blessing. And I remember Sarah, our CEO, saying that she wanted to eradicate loneliness. And I felt that I wasn't alone all week. Oh my gosh, I really feel like I'm gonna cry because you were all there. So thank you for that. Okay, I don't even know why I'm emotional here. This is a happy thing. But anyways, so today, we are working on our box, so you'll see a setup of the entire collection. And I also want to give a shout out, actually, because I'm in Regina, I had demonstrators just like you or customers that have reached out and say, hey Kim, you want to go for a coffee, that sort of thing. And it's been amazing that we have this cute little community and I don't feel quite alone here. So that's been good. I feel like I'm doing like my Sarah move where she gets all emotional too. But anyways, let's get going here. So I am going to put the mount down. Hopefully it works super well. How is that? Let's see. Just because I said that mine was broken, so we're going to work this way. Yeah, not too bad. We're gonna do what we can, right? So we are building our entire collection. This cute box that contains the chocolate that's part of the booklet, you'll get to see it this weekend. I'm just gonna post it separately. And like I was sharing, my blog, suddenly the RSS is not working. So every day I post on my blog, and if you're a subscriber, you should be able to see it, but you might not see it in your inbox. You'll have to go on kimmcgillis.com to see all of this week's posts. And this part 2 is going to be also part of the weekend where you're going to be seeing that. Okay, so I'm gonna move this aside. We're gonna do our box cover today, and then I'm gonna showcase the entire projects from the entire week. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm not gonna show you the content quite yet. I believe in utilizing whatever we have. So thank you so much for everyone that has ordered this week. When people placed orders of $60 this week using my code that is in our chat here, they were able to receive one of the collections in either like an old olive or mossy meadow or cherry cobbler or pretty peacock, or also a basic beige. So you would have received that. You're going to be getting that in the mail. It's going to be one of the collections, the 4 cards pre-cut for you with as well this little cute box, and then you can assemble. I can't stamp for you because it's against policy, but your pieces are pretty, they're die cut and everything for you. So that's going to be fun. So thank you for shopping with me, and I can't wait to spoil you. So part of my cards by mail, right? So I had a bunch of these boxes, I think from previous years, and I just thought, you know what, I do want to use them. So I decided to create them. And when I build collections, I like to hold my cards in these boxes as well. So I was like, even if they're not available, why not use them? And I use them in classes, and I build these belly bands, and I just make them all pretty. You can make your own if you don't have them. You could use window sheets and just pre-scored. But mine and the ones you'll be receiving are already made for you. So there you have it. And then I believe in utilizing our entire stack of DSP. So the Seasons of Elegance, you know what? We've made all these 20 cards. I still have piles left. I'm going to create this belly band. So this is a piece of 1.5 inch by 12 that we're just going to wrap around. And I do not score them. I don't bother. I just create this nice big fold when I'm designing with them. We'll switch it around here, and let me grab some sticky tape. We're going to add some sticky tape. And then I'm just going to position the tape at the end right here. It's a belly band, so I want to be able to move it if I do choose to move the belly band on its own. So, okay. And then from the same Season of Elegance collection, we're going to pull out our big papa, our cutter here. I got a nice, beautiful plate for my top part. And I'm going to use some scrap pieces right here. Let's put this a little closer. And we're going to do them in white. And because I have the bundle in English and in French, I have the privilege of being able to die cut 2 at a time. So when it's a collection that I truly love, I get it in French and in English, and then I could just use my dies in doubles. So that makes a lot of sense. Love this piece, so versatile. It's a beautiful die. So here I have 2, just because I'm gonna save one for later. Hello, Kim. Oh, I'm so happy that you caught me live as well. I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. Actually, I remember you told me that it was evening where you are, so that's kind of a great day. I'm going to be doing all my embossing right away. And I'm going to use old olive today. I like to switch it up. So we're going to use this piece because yesterday some of you were suggesting that I use that Christmas. So I'm listening to all of you, and I'm going to die cut the Christmas piece. See, I do listen, so. Kim, are you crafting with fall stuff? Are you working on Christmas projects, holiday projects? Just wondering what all of you are designing. Do you have any good plans also for this weekend? I want to share that, well, this afternoon, right now it's casual Friday for me. I am dressed up in my joggers and my hoodie. Here we go, look, it's so cute. But this afternoon I have to dress up because there's an event for my husband. He's getting a presentation, I guess his promotion presentation, so I have to attend. So I'll dress up. And then tonight, because it's the last Friday of the month, here on base, there's always a run. So we go run 5K, and there's a dinner, and there's always a theme. So I think it's a Halloween theme. So we're gonna go either running or walking with Riley. I wanna show you something. I don't know, have you all used the adhesive sheets? The adhesive sheets are something that you wanna keep in your studio. So Kim's saying that she's crafting with both. She's addicted to the More Than Autumn bundle. I am as well. I'm actually doing my PDF right now. And the reindeer bundle. And then let me see, there's a little bit more. And then she says, I have a craft retreat next week. Ooh, and making stuff for that. So I know, you know what? I wish I was closer because I'd come and join you and help you out, actually. I love to do that. I love to multi-produce, like in a sense, so it would have been lovely. So you see that I've done this Christmas this way. It could be challenging to add it to our projects. So what I decided to do is I'm going to use the adhesive sheets instead. So let's redo this. And I'm going to remove one side of the sheets just so I could add some, not all the place, just a little piece here. Not everywhere, right? Let me grab my scissors. I don't want to grab my ribbon scissors. I want to grab the others. So, you know what? Maybe one day I'll go visit Kim, your part of the world. When it's on stage, I always try to attend different ones. This time on stage for demonstrators is in March. And I'm going to plan to go to the US one. I was debating if I was going to go and attend the one in France, just because French is my first language and we wanted to visit a new part of the world. But I think I'm going to go, if my team is attending, I am going to go with them in North Carolina. So see, this is the good part about being retired, is I get to attend events when I want to. Before it was harder to do. So okay, so we're redoing this. I want to redo that Christmas greeting because I want to show you something. So we're going to go right here. Kim is saying she forgets the adhesive sheets, but you know what? When you're using small pieces, it's really important to use the adhesive sheets. And did I do it upside down? I'm trying to see. Haha. My bad. I just did it upside down. I need a second coffee this morning. Give me a second. Let's do this. I love, you know what? I should do like a bloopers type of live. I actually think, though, lives are very intimidating. So this one, you see how the adhesive is on the top? So you really have to flip it sides. But I am going to save it because if I add glitter on there, it would be pretty cute. So what you have to do with your adhesive is you have to add it on the opposite side. And I'm going to show you, and you might want to take a picture of this. Okay, so let's do this again. I'm going to remove part of the adhesive sheets right here. She says they're cozy in her drawer, so she needs to take them out. I'm sure they are cozy in your drawer. See, my studio is in Ontario, so here I am 3 provinces away, and I don't have all my stuff, so it's always a struggle, that's for sure. Okay, let's do this again. So what you want to do, look at this piece. You want to add your Christmas on this side and not on this side. So here's what you need to do, because you want this stickiness on the opposite side. So let's try this again, and we're going to use that later. Now I've die cut all my pieces, so put this aside. And there we have it. So now it's on the right side. My adhesive is here on my back. It's lovely. Wait till you see. I'm going to show you the difference between both. I'm going to show you the difference just so you see what I mean by this. So we have lots of little Christmases here, lots of extras, but you'll get to see. This content is perfect to add glitter. I have so much glitter. You know what? If I remove that, then I could just sprinkle it on top. So this is going to be great because I have my adhesive on that side. So let's grab our wish. Once again, I've shared you all week that we have Seasons of Grease, Peaceful Season and Saison de Paix, English and French. I'm going to use today the word, this one, thinking of you with warm feelings and I'm trying to read upside down, a wish for all the merriest. Yeah, so that's the greeting I'm going to be using today. And we're going to pull, because I try to do it a bit differently, we're going to do Old Olive. I'm going to take out this piece right here. I'm putting it on this angle. So any big plans for your weekend? And then let's flip it so you get to see. Look how beautiful. I love the fonts. Now I'm going to show you the difference between both. Using multi-glue, where here I am going and adding little spots of glue like this everywhere, and then gluing all my fingers and then adding it at the bottom right here is kind of a mess, right? Now, if I come here and I grab this one, I'm going to go right here, take your pick a tool, and then just remove this part. And then you pull delicately. And then now my adhesive is right there. It's everywhere, but I just have to be careful. And it's just sticking perfectly. It will not remove itself. So Kim, take those comfy cozies in your drawer and take them out. And I think if you're prepping for your retreat and you have little finicky pieces, the adhesive is the thing to use for sure. For sure. Now, you know, and somebody shared with me yesterday that the ribbon is currently back ordered until December. I stashed up because I have a class to go, but hopefully you have as well. I love the iridescent ribbon. It's my go-to, especially the sides, where when I'm working with the sides, the ribbon stands out. So we're gonna, my piece of ribbon is 10 inches. If you want it a little longer hanging, you might want to do 11 or 12 inches, but I just chose to do the 10 inch. And what I like about the die cut piece is that we could just slide a ribbon in. And then here we go. It's all done. It dries pretty quickly. I do have ink on my fingers, but it's good. So then I'm just gonna slide it in right here. I can't wait to show you the final product, and I can't wait to show you with every family, every colors that we've used all week long. You'll love it. Okay, so here it is. I'll pull this aside, and then I want it to stand out slightly, so I'm just pulling it up like this. If ever you're new to my Facebook page, I'd love to know where you're from. I like to learn about everyone here. So we're gonna flip the sides and we're gonna use dimensionals, lots of them. because I don't want it to move. Maybe I should have used adhesive sheets even on the back of this. There we go. These clear boxes are great too when you want to sell cards. So if ever you have some, take them out. They're really worth it. So we're going to push this up. We're just going to layer this here. And then I'm going to add a little bit of bling. So iridescent ribbon, iridescent gems, but you could also use the ones that come in gold. And I'm just sprinkling them on the side. It's fun because we've had piles of usage with all these gems all week. Hi, Joan. You missed me. You missed me at the beginning, getting all teary. If my husband sees this, he'll think, "Oh my gosh, is she not happy to be here?" But I am very happy. I guess it's kind of an emotional day. So this one is a little too small. Let me grab another piece because it's just a leftover piece, and I want to take out the rest here. So I like to do double bows. What I do is I just aim a little bit like a quick way, and then I pretend, and then this is the way I could snip at the end. So here we go. Hi, Paul from Utah. Oh, Paul, my favorite place to go is Utah. I love it so much. Love it. I used to go, like, you know, when I've always gone to the conventions because Stampin' Up main office is in Utah and in Riverton, and I used to love to go where we could go where all the stores are because they had this mist, and we would eat in the restaurants that we don't have in Canada. So I'm hoping that Stampin' Up hosts an event in Utah soon because it is so beautiful where you are. So Rose says that she loves my videos this week. She bought the bundle this week so she can make the cards. Well, you know what, Rose? I'm actually going to post a little more details on our team page with measurements for you so you can reproduce for sure. I don't know. I feel like I want to come live again next week. I'm going to tell you why. Because we're making a switch. My husband is going back to Ontario at our home, and he's going to be there. And then here I am staying back here just because of our golden retriever, Riley. We don't want to leave her here. So, and we have driven her because we didn't want to fly her. I don't know if you have pets, but I didn't want to put her under the plane. So I'm going to be staying here. And then when he comes back, I will be going back to Ontario, so I'll be hosting some classes in person over there. But in the meantime, is what I want to say is I feel like I want to work with another bundle maybe next week, and then you all could keep me busy while I'm doing this. So here it is. You see the cute box. Let me just take, so we were working with Old Olive. I like to do some sprinkles. I'm going to add some sprinkles here. And I know it sounds silly a little when you see this, super plain, but the content, watch this once I grab it, is kind of cute. If you wanted to use the trees that we've used this week, you could add some trees, like, you know, in the background here. So Paul's saying that he agrees SU needs to hold on stage here. So you want to know something, Paul? We should send messages in the sandbox for demonstrators asking them to host an event over there very soon. And then I get to go visit you in your area, which I truly love. I had leftover snowflakes at home from previous years, and it's not my thing I normally do, but I thought, you know what? For my shoppers, my customers that go online, I thought it'd be fun that I could add some here. So here is Mossy Meadow, and I added that little extra snowflake. On this one, I put 2, so you get to see it in Pretty Peacock. And then this is Cherry Cobbler. And then last but not least, my favorite, because I love neutrals, This is basic beige. So Fran's saying that she has a special needs daughter, so she never gets to go, but she appreciates the ones that they have online. And I think that's what they wanted to do. Stampin' Up! Wanted to make sure that there's a possibility for those that can't attend that they would have online. So I know her backstage for leaders is coming up in November. I got an email today. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but they are doing the event online, so we don't get to connect. I do love to go in person when I can. It is costly, so I think the fact that they're doing half and half and sometimes it's from home is also great. So you see, now I have a place to hold all my cards in, and I'm going to show you every single family. Joan is saying she's loving the new beige. Me too. Give it some time to dry. I tell you, it starts green and then it turns like that beige-ish tone. And then Kim is saying, beautiful, beautiful. I love the pretty piece, and that last one, beige, is stunning. So now let me take those cards aside. I want to show you, if you're new to this morning, I want to show you our entire week. Let's do a recap. So I'm going to pull this aside. Now, this is Mr. Old Olive. And let's see, maybe sideways would be better. But all these cards now are going to be placed inside. I'm missing one card of my Old Olive. I don't know where it went, but it must be somewhere. Anyways, there's an additional card. Don't know where it went, unfortunately. And then, so this is a cute hostess package. It didn't take us much time, and they are, I don't know where the other one went. Funny. Anyways, let's move along and see. So, and then let's do Mossy Meadow. I'm going to pull Mossy Meadow. I'm going to save my favorite for last. And, you know, I was asking you to tell me which card you prefer, the one with the background or the one that was darker. And a lot of you, I think, went with my husband, Chris, and shared that you like the white one. So this is basic, this is Mossy Meadow. You see how it turns out great when you look all of them together? Like somebody that receives that, like it's fun, you know? They have 4 cards that they can share and give to someone. I always say to people on my team, you know what? You always have to make double set. You know, a set like this to give away and a set to keep for future years. She's asking, Rose is asking, is there somewhere we can get those boxes? You know what? Let me look online if I could see that those boxes are available somewhere, because that was like way back. Also, I am going to do measurements. If ever you get the 12 by 12 window sheets, I'm pretty sure you could build these very easily. So I'm going to maybe try to do something with that one. Cherry Cobbler right here. And then here we have it. So I want to know your opinion. Which color do you prefer? And you know what? We could use a different color. The only reason I took these colors is because I was really basing it off of our Season of Elegance DSP. So, yeah. And then my favorite, actually, let's do another color first before I keep the favorite for last. So, Pretty Peacock, cute as well. I'm actually surprised about the Pretty Peacock. I wasn't sure if that would be one that I like, but I do actually. Blue is my favorite color, so it does have a tint of blue. See, Fran is saying the basic beige is the more elegant one, and I do agree with you. That's why it's my favorite, and I'm saving it for last. But it's been a great week, so I'm trying to think, which bundle should I play with next week, if I have it, actually. Okay, here we go, and you see what one of the sets of my cards, because this is a basic beige class that I did back home in Ontario, so you get to see it. And from the clearance rack, I was able to get some gold trim, so I think I would switch it up with some gold trim if ever I would suggest it as a package to go. So sometimes the clearance rack has amazing content, so that could be it. But here it is. I don't know if you get to see it. well, but it is elegant. I am gonna do some photos with it. See, Kim is saying Pretty Peacock is gorgeous. And she loves Basic Beige. So I think Basic Beige is my all-time favorite. And then secondly, it is Pretty Peacock. And then I think it's Old Olive. Like Mossy Meadow and Old Olive look pretty similar. So Cherry Cobbler is not a common colors to do trees, but I'm still surprised about the outcome. Anyways, it was a great way of using all the ribbons. So I'm gonna try to pull you up just because it's been challenging with this mount. Hopefully Chris can bring my other mount from back home, but let's try to do this. Yesterday, that's why I hung up. So I hope you had a great morning, 30 minutes with me. I'm still trying to read all your comments. Lise is saying these cards are absolutely beautiful, especially the Basic Beige. I think Basic Beige is winning. I should do like a little poll so we could talk about. I would love to see Sophisticated Sled Set. So Sophisticated Sled Set might be something that I could do, and the reason why is back in July, I always do a Christmas in July, I made this full collection with Sophisticated Sled, and it is asked from people to have a PDF about this class, so I might do that as well. So maybe we'll go back with Sophisticated Sled. So Fran is saying she wasn't a real fan of Basic Beige until she saw my cards. Well, that's very kind. Yesterday, somebody sent me the nicest message saying, oh my gosh, you're a true artist. But really, you know what? Until I stamped before, like I used Stampin' Up products, I didn't even know I could do cards and stuff like that. Like, it's just what I love about Stampin' Up is everything coordinates. Natalie's saying beige as well. So I think Basic Beige is winning, which is a total surprise. So maybe I have to do a splash page with all the pictures with Basic Beige, so because it's the all-time favorite. So enjoy your day. There is 6 days. I know most of you might be demonstrators already. You want to share with your friends as well. 6 days left for the starter kit, which is $135, and you get 206 of products. So either if you don't have a demonstrator, you could ask me about it. You could join my team. If you do have a demonstrator or you are a demonstrator, please share the love. It's so fun. Like I said, we want to eradicate loneliness. So let's get all together. And I will see you live most likely next Monday. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.